this is Melanie once again, and thank you for tuning in to my channel, Melanie Generally, a channel where I aim to encourage, influence, inspire, and uplift in a positive way. And so I wanted to do a weight loss journey video update because something awesome has happened, and I believe it's celebrating the small victories. So today I went to weigh myself after my shower like I normally do. I weigh myself every morning, and what I started doing this week is not tracking the weight in the app unless there is a weight loss, because now I want to see how long it's going to take me to get to my goal. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to track in the app when it goes up, the yo-yo effect or whatever. So I gotta say, this past week was kind of discouraging, but towards the end, I saw some improvement. Yeah, I got really discouraged to the point I was like, what in the world is going on? Because I know that I am making some big changes in my life. So when I started my weight loss journey, according to this app I'm using, according to this app, I started my weight loss journey over again June of last year. Honestly, I feel like I've been on my weight loss journey for at least 2 years so far. And I say that because I started in around March of 2020 when my husband and I relocated here to Iowa. So I started Weight Watchers, and then I don't know if I talked about this in another video. If I didn't, it's in one of the videos that I'm going to upload. However, you know, my husband and I separated December of 2020. That is when I actually physically relocated to a residence for my girls and I. And during that time, that whole year, it wasn't like I wasn't still putting into practice the things that I initially was doing to lose the weight. I know, I remember around September, I told myself, you know what, me having to move, it's already stressful. I'm just gonna not focus on tracking or whatever. But I didn't, that wasn't an excuse for me to just eat whatever I want, you know, let all that hard work go out the window or whatever. But I did notice the weight started coming back on. And so I said in December, whew, I'm in my own spot now. Now I can focus on getting me back healthy or whatever. So for me, I don't remember a time that I ever stopped. It's just that from the time right before I moved out up until, I want to say May of this year, I've been pretty much in maintenance mode. And what I mean by that is that I've been holding a steady weight for all this time. I haven't gotten back up to my highest weight, which was 280 pounds, because it's not like I just totally gave up. My progress slowed down because I was dealing with stress, and I am an emotional eater. So when I feel like I'm overwhelmed, I tend to eat the wrong things, and eat more of the wrong things than the good things, and then adapting to being a single mom. Yeah, that was a lot for me. So all this past, I guess, year and a half or whatever, I just been in maintenance mode, maintaining at a certain weight range and not going higher than that. So, but thankfully, like I said, I did not ever get back up to 280. So with that said, according to this app, I started tracking in June of last year. So I switched from the Weight Watchers app to this app called iTrack Bites, but it is now called Healthi, or Healthy with an I, or whatever. So I will include the link, or in case you want to try that out. But I have been using Healthi. I'm gonna just say Healthi because it has an I, or whatever, but I don't know how it's pronounced. So I've been using Healthi since I stopped using Weight Watchers. I do want to say Weight Watchers does work. Weight Watchers was the first app that I used, program that I used. I wanted only the app. And I think even with you just using the app, you did have access to coaches. So, but I use Weight Watchers app program. The reason I say program, because you go in the app and you put in your height, your weight, your goal weight, and all that stuff, and they create a plan just for you. They tell you if you're going to be on the blue plan, the green plan, or whatever. And at that time, when I first started, they fitted me with the green plan. And the green plan was you eat more vegetables and fruit. The fruits and vegetables were 0 points. So the purpose of that plan was for you to intentionally eat more fruits and vegetables. That be the bulk of what's on your plate. You can still have meat and starch or whatever, but you got pointed for like carb-like stuff like rice and mashed potatoes or whatever, but like boiled eggs, I think it was no point for that. So yeah, so the green plan, I did good on that. And if I am saying something that I said in another video, in one of my other weight loss videos, please forgive me. Because sometimes I don't upload my videos in the order in which I record. So anyway, so to save some money, I switched over to Healthi, and I found, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't really know how I found Healthi. I don't know, but they have a whole Facebook page. I will probably link that too for anybody that want to be a part of that Facebook group. And that community is very active. They have, I think, weekly lives or whatever. So, but anyway, let me just go ahead and jump into this. Okay, so according to the app, I started tracking in June of 2021 again. That's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna get back on this thing. And I want to make sure I'm telling you right. So right here, I don't know if you can see it, but these are all my logged in weights. right there. And all those blue badges are times when I lost 5 pounds. You probably can't see it. But as you can see, over the course of me, I've lost 5 pounds a few times. And that's to prove that I'm telling you that I have been going up and down, up and down. So my starting weight initially when I first started this app was 267.4 right there. And I don't know if I can flip this, but 267.4, okay? So today, as we are recording, I'm 265.3. Now, because I have this on all, it's gonna tell me a total weight loss of 2.1 pounds because that's out of all the numbers that all the weight numbers that I input since I started. Now, one person would look at that and be like, Dad, over a year, I've lost 2 pounds. We're just gonna talk about the past year because it said I started tracking in June. Dad, I've only lost 2 pounds. And another person, which is me, okay, I lost 2.1 pounds. Let's do better, you know? Let's do better. I know the past year I was struggling with a lot. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. There's room for improvement. I'm not gonna sit up here and get discouraged by that. The purpose of this video is to celebrate the small victory of now coming in under my starting weight. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. So, I'm trying to see, I want to take you to, now, I want to say the highest weight logged in the app is 271 pounds, okay? So that means when I hit 261 pounds, that would be actually 10 pounds down from my highest weight logged in the app, which was the last time I logged 271 pounds was, in fact, actually 272 was the highest, and that was logged on May 15th of this year. So when I hit 262, that means I would have lost 10 pounds. So this is how I'm looking at my weight loss. You take the numbers and you just use it for informational purposes and work with the numbers. I'm not gonna be discouraged because at the end of the day, my body is feeling different than it was even 2 weeks ago. You know, I felt more bloated or whatever, but the changes that I've made, which I was talking about in another video, the changes that I made that I feel like were crucial and beneficial for the way I eat, for my triggers, for my metabolism, for my goal. You know, I base my stuff on that. all that is gonna help me in that. Those changes that I decided to make has made me feel better in my body, you know. So, and like I said, I think in my last weight loss video, I move a lot at work. Sometimes I come home sore because I'm moving a lot. In the department that I work in the shoe department of the company I work for, and I'm constantly walking and pushing and pulling things, and so I get exercise all throughout the day. And because I don't like to actually work out, don't crucify me, but because I don't actually like to work out, I know that I cannot eat a certain kind of way if I want that activity I have during the day to count for something. So I just am excited about actually now coming in underneath my starting weight. Is man, it boosts my motivation even more, and it's letting me know that what I'm doing is actually working. You know, when I first got on my weight loss journey, started my weight loss journey in 2020, I lost 30 pounds, no exercise. It strictly came from me working. Any activity that I got was, well, initially I didn't work out. When I started losing the weight and my energy began to increase, then my husband bought me a treadmill at the time because I asked him for one, because I had said to him, I was like, do you think I've been consistent enough for you to buy me a treadmill? And he was like, yeah, because he saw that I was consistent with my weight loss. And all I did was track my food. That's it. I just stayed consistent with the number. If it said that my number was 34 points for the day, I stayed within 30 some points. They gave you weekly points, which act as a cushion, because basically Healthi is just like Weight Watchers. But yeah, I am so, and I didn't even, you know, I wasn't even paying attention. I actually came in under my starting weight maybe a few days ago, but I wasn't even thinking, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me stop and, you know, celebrate this small victory. But for real, it ain't really small. You know, but you get what I'm saying. So I'm looking forward to giving you another awesome update about my weight loss process, and hopefully I will have, within the next week or so, hopefully I will have reached that 10-pound weight loss mark. Who knows? You know, I'm aiming for it. I think I'm in a groove now with the way that I have chosen to walk down this path, you know. And so that's it. I just wanted to share that with everyone. And so I just thank you for tuning in. And if I didn't say thank you in the beginning, I'm saying thank you now for tuning into this video. Thank you for joining me along my journey and seeing the progress together. And as I always say, hey, oh, you know, and also in the comments, please interact with me. Tell me what's going on with you. If you're on a weight loss journey, if there's something that's hindering you from starting or whatever, because the next video I think I want to do, or even if it's not the next one, I'm definitely going to do it. I want to go into detail about the app I've been using, and also recommend some apps for you that you may find helpful. I know that this works. I will never endorse anything that I do not believe in. So with that being said, like I always say, be blessed and stay blessed. Until the next time.